Hello and welcome to the Vasilia Romeo channel. My name is Michael and today we continue our campaign in Europe Universalis 4. We are fighting against the Austrians for the independence of Nitram Principality. We are winning more or less. The Austria itself is occupied, but they are allied to very many people, most of it Denmark, and we gotta do something about it. We gotta defeat Denmark. We're gonna go through Sweden into their lands and hopefully peace them out. There's nothing else we can do. One thing I want to check out is whether or not we can slacken our standards somewhat, and as a matter of fact we can, and we should. We also should be careful. These guys are not to be trifled with. Let us... Now the game is starting to get some stutters. It has this very nasty property in the late game, and it appears that Paradox never actually managed to fix that. And it's really weird because I have very strong PC. I mean, this thing can have performance like, you know, ultra settings in almost any modern game without any issues. But in this game, these stutters happen just without any explanations. I think it has to do something with how their whole architecture of this game is organized, but I'm not sure about that. I mean, as far as I know, they actually brought it to 64 bits, or maybe they didn't. I don't know at this point. I heard at least that there was something about it not having the 30 or rather 64 bits architecture, and it caused some issues, but I'm not an expert. So I might be wrong. So Bavaria is not a part of this war anymore, which is good. Now we got these two armies, which I think we might send to Denmark from here right away. So let's do just that. So who is left? Saxony, Denmark and Ansbach. Okay, good to know. I think we can go to Stockholm. No, we can't. They're actually blocking the straits, I see. We dealt with someone's rebels on the way. We are very generous. So here, this army is going in. But with these guys, we shall send them south. There are rebels in Taman. We shall deal with them accordingly. So Holstein is under our control, Schleswig will be next. Let's actually swap their places. That guy has some siege peeps and the other one doesn't. Once they take Schleswig, we're gonna send them here because Austrians are occupying what is Sremska Mitrovica it's called. Srem or Sirmium. The ancient city of Sirmium, which was one of the capitals of the Roman Empire. I mean, during the times of crisis of the 3rd century and the dominate, there were many provincial capitals such as Augusta Treverorum, Milan, Sirmium, Nicaea, or was it Nicomedia? I actually don't remember exactly. Okay, these guys are out. Here we can pay. This army is actually huge. They might attack us here, and that would suck big time. And probably they would. But once we take Ansbach, we're gonna send this army north to reinforce these guys in what province? Gilding. Okay. Okay, Ansbach is out. Now it's just Denmark left to deal with, right? Yeah, Denmark. Go to Taran. We would have to convert it yet again. But what can we do? Let's wait for Gilding to fall, and once it falls, we shall actually attack those guys from 2 different directions. Oh, the Ottomans do not provide any access anymore, and we are stuck here. Very sad. What is this idea that we can take? Trade ideas? I would rather wait for technology. Oh, apparently they also occupy Ursul. Okay, we took this. Let's attack them from 2 directions. If we got there, and we did get there in time, we got that positive modifier. Let's attack them in Westjylland. Good. Okay, their, I don't know, can it be called core of their country is occupied, but I guess the core is around these 3 islands. But anyway. And will you piece them out at any point or not? I don't know. They don't seem to be that happy about piecing them out, despite them being at low war enthusiasm. Also somebody... oh, I see. Austrian rebels. Autoscams, can you give me military access? Not really. Well, I guess this army gonna be there until our next war with the Ottomans. Or at least with someone who will give them pass through their lands. Okay, let's go back. They attacked us and defeated us. Damn it. Piece them out. Come on. Yes, Austria and its subjects give up all claims in Nitra. Austria will be forced to give Nitra 10% of their income each month to pay for war reparations. It will last for 10 years. Austria will pay 695 ducats to Nitra and its allies. Russia will get most of it. Very nice. Okay, good. Now let's send our boys back home. And let's finally prepare our invasion of Lithuania, Poland, Lithuania, Commonwealth, all that good stuff. And when it comes to... No, you wouldn't want to be my vassal, huh? And why is that? Oh, mostly distance between borders, actually. Well, it shall be a lot smaller very soon. That I can assure you. But apart from that, we can influence you. That should help somewhat. Good. Let's continue to revoke development from Podlesia or Polesia, and then we can actually change the culture. I mean, we can do it already, but I want to bring it to 10 and then change it. Don't ask me why, I just like even numbers. Now let us just wait until our manpower recovers and then we do something. Let us also state this territory, core it. And there's possible rebellion, which is Finnish peasants. I don't care about Finnish peasants. Why would I care about them? They are not a part of my country right now. Maybe in the future I will annex them, but not quite yet. Is it worth it? Not really. Truce with the Ottomans, with the Timurids. I wonder if the Otto-scams would want me to attack, or rather, would want to attack me. Ugh. Let us consecrate metropolitans where we can. Okay, that's about it. And let's wait for the good old manpower to recover. We can even go to speed 5. Nitra, how about becoming my boy? Not quite there yet. Colonial, what? Eastern America, was it? Nouvelle Flandre. Wait a second. Colonial trade regions. Yeah, Eastern America. Despite the English actually controlling. Oh yeah, it's because English are not Catholic. Integrating Crimea. And we did it. Now Crimea is a part of our country. Almost a century before it happened in history. Or rather, a century sooner. Now we can click this button and start converting these guys to Orthodoxy. As well as maybe... oh, it's a state. Okay, then. Instead we shall take some of your points. 37, dear lord, man. That's a pretty developed province. I see those Crimean Tatars didn't lose their time, but were spending it on developing their lands. Let's get organized construction. Construction cost minus 10%. Very pretty. Okay, now our manpower is slowly being recovered. Get this. What is this? Oh yes, the Crimean fleet, which shall become our own. Now let us rename it into... I can rename it in Russian, which would be Chernomorsky Flot, but I will name it in English, and it will be Black Sea Fleet. There we go. And let us... Okay, we got 10 Chebeks. Let's do that, and let's build more frigates. And we might even want to build some transports here. There we go. And we cannot convert Crimea because it has religious zeal for more than 10 years. What a tragedy. In any case, let's convert everything else then. And these guys we can try to convert to Ruthenian culture. Should be rather cheap considering the sizes of these provinces. Dissenting academics. I'm okay with that. Famine yet again. I mean, I can pay for it, not a biggie. Okay, our manpower, well, what is the maximum? 213. So the maximum is a lot more than that. Let's revoke missionary from here and send him to Mariupol instead. Yet another province converted to heretical faith because of our consort. Also, we should get a new leader. And we can get this idea. Early inflation reduction, that's so good. That's one of the best ideas in the game. We don't need you anymore, buddy. Ever. We don't need you ever. At this point. I guess we don't even have any inflation by now. Yep. No inflation. Inflation free. Yeah. Isn't it something that is very on the news these days? Inflation, cost of living crisis and so on. Were they so bad? Let's get manufacturers. Thankfully we do have time and money for this. Meta is beyond our control. I don't care one bit about the opinion of the Ottomans. And we can get another rival. I mean, I really do wonder how the Commonwealth, being such a small country, managed to be my rival. In any case, also there's these guys. Responsibility by all means. These guys, we can use them as a reserve for the future. Kind of, sort of. Okay, we are at 88. Let's get to 100 and then we declare war on the Commonwealth. My regent The great power of Ottomans has forced Bavaria to break their alliance with Austria. A sense of uncertainty what happens next lingers. Wait, we got... They called him a regent? Why regent? I don't understand. He's not a regent. Weird. No, and we can get this check, but we are 3 years ahead of time, so we shall do that just a wee bit later. And now we are kind of on our way to be ready for our next move. Would you look at that? They aren't really that happy about becoming my vassal. So, who declared war on Austria? Ottomans. Poor little Austria. Everyone is going to eat it. But I don't really care. Government reforms and the absolutism. Yeah, these are the reforms of Peter the Great. I will not go this way. Russia was an autocracy. Yes, this is true. But it was an autocracy with representation and a governing body, or not governing, counseling body of Sabor, and with some at least limitations due to Tsar's power, but after Peter's reforms it wasn't this way anymore. He made Russia into this absolutist hellhole, which it was until probably reforms of Alexander II. Okay, maybe absolutist hellhole is too much of a word. It still was pretty nice country, but it was better before him. So now we are ready. Well, let's actually get this tech, even if a lot, or rather a bit sooner. So a bit earlier than the actual time. We probably lost about 5% military points on that, but who cares? Now let us wait for our boys to recover their morale and we shall go in. Okay, 600, that's nothing. Now we are ready. Who are their allies? Hungary and Moravia. Too bad. Too bad, Putty. Cleansing of... and nobody's gonna help you. You are mine to take. Actually, let us detach cavalry and half of this infantry. I shall send them to Lvov. Go to Belts. Now you go to Lublin. You go to Belts and you go to Warsaw. Oh, a rebellion happened in Kherson apparently. And then there is a revolt in Novocherkassk. Crimeans rebelled against us. Good to know. Thankfully there is a fortress which would prevent any further separatism. Now we can send these guys back. Okay, you go to Lublin. These guys I shall send to besiege Vilna. This general has a siege speed, even 2 of them, as a matter of fact. Let's do the splitting thing. That way we will be able to at least save some of our manpower. You go to Tarnov. And you go to Sandomir. Or maybe you wouldn't go to Sandomir and still gotta save these guys in Kovno. Run, forest, run! So we took Dragobish. You now can go to Krakow. You go to Tarnov. We wrecked them, as expected. Damn it, now there's another army. Even two of them, as a matter of fact. Let's see how it goes. Oh. Isn't going well for us. Now boys, you can go to Volhynia. And this army, still we don't have any access from the Ottomans. Damn it. And there's the alarm clock. The good old alarm clock, which means that we gotta finish the episode and finish the war with the Commonwealth in the next one. In any case, my friends, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.